Welcome. This is me going over my commentary. I'm doing a commentary right now on one of my recordings of NHL 95. I'm using the All-Star West versus the Hartford Whalers, and there is Fedorov, assisted by Wayne Gretzky. I just want to do a little bit of talking about this game, what I like about it. To watch a video as I do it. What better way to sync it up 1-to-1 with my thoughts on NHL 95, how I feel about it, and what I like about it. There's another goal. I just keep smacking goals in. I know it's the cheddar fucking cheese way of doing goals, but it is what it is. I'm having fun with it. I'm doing this all at work. There's a little bit of, dead time in between when I'm working. I have a little bit of time to maybe play a game or two at that. And also, I just now started doing commentaries. Ish. Don't know if I want to get into podcasting. Fuck. A lot of work. I don't have the time for it. And especially when I'm on my days off. I really don't feel like doing much. And he gets blocked. I forget who number 1 is for Hartford. But I'm going to try to keep this 1-to-1. I have a feeling I probably maybe missed it off by a couple seconds. But anyways, just wanted to get my thoughts in on NHL 95. I love it. I just started watching hockey, I'd say roughly about 6 years ago. And you'd think maybe the one game I'd probably start off with is NHL, 19 or 20. Actually, you know what? I bought 20. But that actually wasn't my first NHL game. I treat it going into hockey like I treated football. Got a lot of catching up to do, a lot of history to kind of look over. I watch a ton of history videos and retrospectives on certain teams, and I didn't even realize it hasn't even been that long, maybe about the last 30-ish years. The league has expanded the way it has, because I guess it wasn't like this in the 80s and the 70s. Definitely the 70s. Not 100% sure about the 80s. Like I said, I'm kind of up in the air about my history regarding NHL, because I'm not going to act like I'm a know-it-all. I'm not going to sit here and act like I own it. But I can kind of relate, I guess in my own way, I can relate to older hockey, like I have with older football, like the time frame when I was watching football between about 99 to, I'd say roughly when I graduated, 2012-ish. And I kind of stopped watching football around 2015. I still watch it here and there, but football ain't like what it used to be. And I've noticed that about hockey. Hockey ain't like what it used to be either. It looked like it was pretty fucking badass back in the day, man. Especially the fights, So whenever I get to see a fight, that's pretty cool. But yeah, sorry that if it cuts, if my volume cuts in and out and it sounds really loud, or like it sounds like I'm if you're this far into the video, you probably are still listening to it. It sounds like a tape recorder. Yeah, I'm at work. I should probably maybe do this when I'm off work, but I just don't fucking feel like it. And I feel like this is weird. I'm having more fun just shooting the shit about it instead of just making a schedule. It's just too much. It's way too much. But where am I at? I don't even know. I'm a quarter of the way through. I think probably the more I do this, the less it's going to feel like a chore to talk. But about right here, I'll probably make sure. Oops. Okay, that's about the 5-minute mark. Why I got into hockey? I really don't. Oh, okay. No, I know exactly why I got in hockey. All that bullshit was going on with the NBA. I was like, because I used to actually watch a lot of NBA basketball. I loved the NBA. Like, it was cool. But actually, though, kind of now looking back at it, I liked football way more, and I liked playing basketball more than I actually liked watching it. And then all of a sudden, I started all the woke garbage into basketball, and then sports in general. You know, that's why I kind of overall don't watch. Same with hockey, I'll still watch it, but it's kind of starting to bleed in. All that woke shit starting to bleed into hockey, but it doesn't seem like it. But if you don't watch ESPN, just kind of watch highlights or pick your own little like sector to watch on YouTube about sports. It doesn't seem that bad, but still full of fucking liberals, you know what I mean? But anyways, NBA rubbed me the wrong way. Stopped watching basketball altogether. I haven't watched it at all. The only time I ever see anything about basketball is when I would see like a highlight or someone talking about it, but I don't follow basketball at all. Not anymore. And I started watching NHL hockey, and I thought it was pretty cool. I never liked it at first when I was a kid. I thought it was stupid. I thought everybody liked hockey was dumb. But that was just the environment I was in. I lived in a predominantly black area. You know what I mean? Black people really don't watch hockey. So I guess that was typical, I guess. But I didn't open my mind enough to other things. Because, you know, I kind of wanted to fit in a way. But that's everybody. Everybody kind of wants to fit in. You know, when I was young, I was stupid. So I don't necessarily regret what I did like, because, I don't know. I say about 50-50. But that's another story. That's another video. That's another story for another day. But regardless, I was in the black area. They didn't like hockey. But hockey's like badass, you know. They fight and stuff, and like a lot of skill to fucking ice skate and smack that little puck. I have bad vision, so. And again, like I said, I just started watching it, and I just still remember at first, I kind of actually didn't like it because I didn't understand the rules. But you know what? I buckled down one day, just started looking into it, just started trying to watch more videos, and just like how my very first football game, Joe Montana 94, which is pretty wild. That NHL 94 was my first hockey game. Like, you know, fast forward 20 some odd years. And then I tried to like maybe play a newer hockey game, which I still like playing newer hockey games. My second favorite hockey game is NHL Legacy Edition, which is NHL 16 on PS3. But yeah, NHL 94 is my first hockey game, and it kind of taught me the sport, especially when I turned penalties on, because I thought you could just ram in everybody and score like I am doing in this video. But and also, this is some shit gameplay. Like, I have an older video on my channel where I put up 24 points. I'm rusty. Like I said, I play it on and off, and I'm starting to get back into it because I'm bored at work and I'm tired of fucking scrolling social media. It's a bunch of nose slump. Yeah, I'm tired of like looking at all the stupid moments. But yeah, like NHL 94 is pretty badass. I liked it. It taught me the game. I guess the best team for that year, I've been playing with the Red Wings and the Blackhawks, and safe to say it's kind of those are my two teams. And also just to give a little insight where I live on the eastern side of the United States, and Pennsylvania to be exact. I don't know. I just didn't like the Penguins, so I don't know. Just not my groove. I don't know. I'll watch them. Like, I don't necessarily hate them, but nah, just doing my own thing. I like the Blackhawks and I like the Red Wings. So, Jeremy Roenick's my favorite player. And also then I went to a Chicago Blackhawks game, front row, which was badass. I loved it, every minute of it. And they beat the Coyotes, which I didn't know it at the time. I watched their last game ever. Now they're Utah. But, yeah, that's just it. Like, I don't really have too much to say, too much to talk about regarding it. It's cut and dry. That game taught me everything pretty much about hockey, and I started venturing in everything else. I started playing NHL 16, NHL 03, NHL 04, 2K series for hockey. I love NHL Arcade, which I pirated that off the internet. Ha! Emulation for the win, because I didn't feel like buying it. And I think it's delisted anyway. So I wanted, because it kind of was like NFL Blitz when they redid it for arcade, like the Xbox 360. But I loved it. Now, like, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm hardcore into hockey, because that's one thing I'm about, especially I'm brand new to hockey. I don't know that shit. Like, I'm not going to actually act like I know, because I know more about football than I do, about hockey, right? And I'm still learning about hockey. And I feel like if someone asks me some stuff about football, older football, I'd say, I'm more knowledgeable on that. I don't really like the newerish football. I watch some of it, but I like Brock Purdy. He's pretty good, and Herbert, and but other than that, I watch. I'm not gonna act like I'm a know-it-all at all. I hate that when people find something fucking new and they act like a know-it-all and they never watched it a day of their life. I'm actually at least sitting down trying to watch the older hockey, especially 90s hockey. Like, that's badass. Even 2000s. And learn about, like, the dead puck era and all that stuff. And I gotta say, like, my favorite older player is probably Roenick. Sorry about the pause there. Definitely Roenick. I'm starting to like David. I own a couple of hockey jerseys because I think they're badass. And I got like a replica real / fake real of the Nordiques jersey before they changed the logo, which they never really actually had it, but someone recreated it. So I think that's pretty cool. So I got one of those. But I guess to pretty much just summarize it, NHL 94 and 95 were my gateway. I don't really have a strong favorite. I like them all. I like 93 through 95. I don't know if I really like 96. I got to play it a little bit more. Then more modern titles, I like 03. I like 04. I like NHL 2K7. And I like NHL 11 through 16. I have 20. I'm not a big fan of 20. But other than that, I'll still give it a try because I actually bought 21 and 22 for my PS4. And I'm caving in a little bit because I want to play some newer-ish hockey. Because I love playing old stuff, but it's like, I want to play some older stuff, you know what I mean? But fuck what? I don't like Hut and all that other crap. And really, I don't like EA Sports. They're stupid. They're dumb. They've ruined Madden. Or ruining NHL. I don't know why anybody's giving these retards money. But that's another story for another day, how I really feel. Because I plan on doing a Madden retrospective. Like a deep retrospective, not commentary-wise. Not commentary, but not documentary-wise. Because a lot of people love doing that. That's just too much. I might just sit down and record, live stream maybe, or whatever, splice up stuff. And just sit down and just deep dive into Madden. Start at like 92, or maybe try to find the one where it's like the text play crap, like the very, very, very first Madden, and just go through the years. Same with NHL. But yeah, that's just a little insight. Maybe I might do this, come back, revisit NHL at a later date. Polish it up, maybe write a script, I don't know. Maybe polish it up, my thoughts a little bit more, but this is just off the cuff, and I just kind of wanted to share my experience. And that's all I got. Peace.